but also run trading floors, education companies, hedge funds, to name but a few. Last year, I was the vice president of Axis, which is one of the largest brokers in London. But before all of this, before my financial markets journey, I was actually a school teacher. I was a vice principal. I loved working as a teacher. I love young people. However, teaching wasn't paying very much back then, and I'm sure it still not is now. And I ended up living paycheck to paycheck. And, being broke, living paycheck to paycheck, it made me feel unsafe. And it wasn't a good time. I remember just having so much worry on my mind and wanting to kind of relieve that pain. Being broke for me meant that I was in pain and I wanted to relieve that pain. So when trading came along, I'll be honest, guys, I lost my mind. I couldn't believe there was an industry that allowed us to make money like this. I couldn't believe you could make money in this way. Now, do not get me wrong. I'm not here to say that trading is easy. Quite the opposite. I'm actually here to say trading's hard. My journey was hard, but it was worth it. But during my time in the trading industry, in particular, this whole journey of training people to become traders and helping them to make money in the financial markets, I'm not going to lie to you, it's not been an easy journey. There have been two main issues that I've contended with. And up until the back end of last year, we didn't have a solution. But now we do. And I'm so excited to bring you the solution to these problems. And you're probably wondering why you're here. Let me explain why you're here. You're here to hear about a system. You're here to hear about a system that we've built for our members so that you can enjoy a weekly income or um a weekly amount of money every week. That's why it's weekly. But this is a system that works. This is a system that's bulletproof. This is a system that our members are enjoying. The person who invited you here, you can speak to them to get their testimony. It's working very well because of the structure of this. And it's the structure that I really want you to analyze. This is powerful and life-changing. It's working very well and blessing so many of our members. And you're here to hear about how it can work for you. So you've heard me talk about the financial markets industry, but what I'm really talking about is the trading industry or the online foreign exchange trading industry. Essentially, guys, what is trading? Can you just look at the very first circle on your screen right now? It says buy and sell currencies. That, in a nutshell, is what trading is, or trading the foreign exchange market. Trading the foreign exchange market, put simply, is the process of buying and selling currencies online. When you are able to buy and sell currencies online, you are able to make a considerable profit if you do it right. Remember, I said it's not easy. Let me give an example. I could buy the euro against the dollar. And if I do that, I'd want the euro to go up in value. If the euro went up in value, I'd be making money. If the euro went down in value in that scenario, I'd be losing money. But I could also sell the euro against the dollar. So I could buy the euro against the dollar and I could also sell the euro against the dollar. If I buy the euro against the dollar, I want the euro to go up. If I sell the euro against the dollar, I want the euro to go down. So there's methods to this. And I'm here to let you know that when it comes to trading, trading is a skill. It's something that people learn and they master. It's not an easy skill to learn. That's me being completely honest. There's a very startling statistic that scares a lot of traders, and that is 95% of retail traders just lose money. That's a fact. But I'm here to show you a solution to how we can combat that problem. I'm also here to show you a system that's passive, a system that is completely passive so that your hands are free. Once you set this up, you do not have to place any trades yourself. This is hands free. Warren Buffett summarized this nicely. Warren Buffett said that unless we find ways to make money whilst we are sleeping, we will continue to work for money until the very day that we die. We have to find ways to make money whilst we're sleeping. And that's why we're here on this call. to find out ways in which we can make money whilst we're sleeping. You see, we are talking about the largest and we are talking about the largest and the most liquid market in the world. We're talking about a market that is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. This market is huge, guys. I said it's the largest and the most liquid market in the world. It's huge. It's a global marketplace that takes place on any smart device. And look at the last circle, the bottom right. Look at the players in this market: governments, central banks, and financial institutions, guys. How big is this industry? Look at the third circle at the top. This market is measured at $6.7 trillion on a daily basis. Guys, you heard that right. That's trillion with a T. That's trillion with 12 zeros after the number. That's huge. And that happens every day. So we've built a system that will allow you to make a profit from this industry on a weekly basis. Now, past profits do not guarantee future success. It never can in this industry. But historically, our members have been making weekly profits from this industry, and we want you to enjoy it as well. That's why we're here. Okay. So all of that being said, guys, let's go back to the two problems that I mentioned. I mentioned that 95% of retail traders lose money. That's a big number, but I found the solution and I'm going to present it to you on the next slide. The second bullet point on your screen says that another problem is traders experience a lack of capital to make good profits, because you can become a good trader, but if you don't have good boosted capital, then you're not able to make decent profits. Guys, this is a big problem. You see, even if you have $1,000 in your trading account and you make 5%, that's only $50 for the month. So we need more capital. Guys, I'm going to show you a way in which you can trade with someone else's money, taking that pressure off. Okay. So that being said, let's solve the first problem. You can go ahead and take a picture or a screenshot of this slide. It's a very good slide because it shows us how we are going to solve the problem of 95% of traders lose money. If 95% of traders lose money, that means that there's 5% of traders that we can rely on. So let's call them experts. What we're going to do is we're going to find the best traders in the world that have a proven track history that can be verified. And then we're going to allow you to connect your account to their account so that you can just leverage them. So have a look at your screen right now. Can you see that blue stick man? Can you see that blue stick man? So that blue stick man is you, okay? You have an account with a broker. What is a broker? Well, a broker is an intermediary. A broker is an intermediary. A broker is an entity that sits between you and the markets. So there's you, and you want to get access to the market, the financial markets. Brokers give you access. When you have a broker, you always want to make sure that the broker is licensed and regulated in a reputable country. Licensed and regulated brokers are seen to be as safe as banks. So it says here that you have an account with a broker and you are in control of your funds. And that's because you are. No one has access to your funds other than you. You then deposit into your trading account, and a reminder that you should only be depositing an amount that you can afford to risk. Okay, that's very, very, very important. And then once you have deposited into your account, you will then connect your account to the master trader account. It just takes, a minute or so to do that. And once you're set up, you're completely passive and you never have to worry about doing anything again. It's completely passive. The master trader, does everything. Whatever happens on the master trader account will be reflected on your account in real time. In real time. This is powerful technology, guys. Very, very, very powerful. Just guys in the chat box, can you just find the chat box and put a 111 in the chat box if this makes sense? The whole copy trading structure, if that makes sense. Because I'd like to introduce you to our broker. The broker is called Tag Markets. Official company name, TM Markets. TM Markets. And the broker is an international broker focused on technological innovation and fast order execution. They are licensed and regulated by the Financial Services Commission in Mauritius. Okay. Now, they won an award recently for being one of the fastest growing brokers in the world. What makes them stand out, number one, is their technology. Now, copy trading technology has been around for a while, but what makes this particular technology stands out is the fact that A, it's lightning quick, so everything is done in real time. Because I've worked with some companies where the copy trading is slow, so there's a delay. And because of that delay, you lose money. Okay, but here it's real time. So that's the first thing. Second thing, this is the first copy trading software that I've seen that allows users to start with $10. You can start with $10, guys, which is incredible. So, guys, can somebody write the word 12x in the chat box for me? 12 and X. Can somebody just write 12x in the chat for me, please? So, we already know that you can copy trade. If you are a manual trader, then you can also trade here on this platform. I want you to know that. So copy trading is great, but if you're on this call and you're already a trader and you just want to use the other features, you can do that as well. The only thing that you need to bear in mind is there's one rule that you need to bear in mind. There's one rule that you need to bear in mind, and that rule is coming up very shortly. Okay, so you can manually trade or you can copy trade. There's one rule, and I'm going to share that rule with you. So we've solved the problem of 95% of people losing money because now you're in the 5%. By copying an expert, you're now an expert by proxy. So now you're a copycat. Now you can copy your way to success, hands free. And it's okay to be a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat. And I hope you appreciate what's happening here because you are cutting out so much time. Do you know how long and excruciatingly painful it is to learn how to trade? Some of us have been through that process. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. When you learn how to trade and you actually master the skill, it's very liberating. So I do implore everybody to have the desire to learn. Maybe you can learn as you're earning. But right now, we are celebrating the fact that you can be hands-free. Okay, thank you for writing 12x in the chat box. Peter wrote 24x. He's trying to steal my thunder. So, guys, 12x is our standard product. This is the product that's going to be around for the next 5 to 10 years. Okay, how does it work? We are going to boost your capital. So, whatever you start with, is going to be boosted by 12. Okay, it's going to be boosted by 12. So if you start with $10, you've now got $120. If you start with $100, you've now got $1,200. If you start with $1,000, you've now got $12,000, and so on and so forth. You get the gist. Whatever number you put in your calculator, times it by 12. Okay, that's 12x, and that's an amazing product, guys. Guys, this is really good because it gives you a capital boost. And when you get a capital boost, it makes it easier to make profits. You see, one of the secrets with trading is to have a big account and take smaller risk. One of the problems with trading is when people have a small account, and because they've got a small account, they take unnecessary risks. So now they're trying to make 20% or 30% a month, which is too aggressive. And they end up spoiling the account because it's too aggressive. But when you've got a capital boost, you can take less risk. And it means trading can be more pleasurable because even if you do 3% or 2%, because it's on a bigger amount, it's safer. I don't know about you guys, but I want to be here for the long term. Does anyone agree with that statement? Just put a 222 in the chat box if you want to be with a platform that's here for the long term, 5 to 10 years, not quick wins and then we're out. No, long-term trading. And that's what we're bringing you here today, guys. Long-term trading, no issues. Why? Because we've got a clean strategy that you are going to fall in love with when I show it to you. Why? Because it's a strategy built on um it's built on capital preservation and good profits. We've got good risk management to protect your capital, and we've got excellent profits to give you as well. Okay, so 12x, how is it possible? You're probably wondering, how is this possible? Let me explain how this is possible. It's done through something called liquidity. Liquidity. What is liquidity? Well, if you look at your screen right now, I'm pleased to let you know that tag markets have tier one liquidity lines. And on your screen are examples of tier one lenders. You see, liquidity is a very fancy term for a loan. And brokers, it's very common for brokers to take loans in the billions from tier one lenders, and they do a number of things with that. But this is one of the first times that I've seen a broker use liquidity in a way that benefits clients directly. Normally they use the liquidity for other things, but here this is good for us. Now, let me explain the business model, because I'm sure that you probably know that nobody is going to just take loans and give them to us and we can do whatever we want. No, of course not. That would be reckless. So this is how it works. You see, first of all, you need to know that the reason why brokers can access loans in the billions is because of the setup and the structure of brokers. You see, brokers are seen as safe pairs of hands, and their business models are very good and conducive to liquidity. Why? Because brokers are set up to just make profits. They're set up to make money, regardless of what happens, because brokers, especially, or should I say, only A book brokers that send trades directly to the market, those kind of brokers, they they're not worried about whether you win, lose, or draw. It's not the broker's concern whether you win, lose, or draw. They're just there to facilitate a swap. You said you want to swap euro for USD, they send that to the market and they find you a match. And they make money in that process, whether it's a commission, whether it's a spread, whatever it is, that's how they make money. So it's just positive income for brokers. The hardest part about becoming a broker is the hardest part is becoming a broker. It's getting your license, jumping through the hoops, and going through all the red tape. Having the millions in the bank account to get the license, to get the regulation. It's hard, but once you get there, it's worth it. And that's why brokers, are able to get liquidity like this. But as I mentioned, they're giving the liquidity to us, and that's what's unique. So I'm sure you know that we're not able to just take the liquidity and lose it all. So this is the structure. you know, when we're winning, this is great because now we have 12x. So we've got boosted positions in the marketplace. But when we lose, the broker says this. And for manual traders, remember I said that there was one rule. This is the one rule for manual traders, and this is the one rule for copy traders. You can only lose 10% of your overall account. Let me give you an example. Imagine you started with 1,000 and then you got boosted to 12,000. Tag markets say you can only lose 1,200, which is pretty much what you put in. So that's how they cover themselves. They've got a good business model where everything favors them, but it's okay because it favors us as well, as long as we have good trading. Because if you notice, the structure so far favors tags markets, but the only way it can favor us is if we have solid, consistent trading. Otherwise, and I've seen this happen with some organizations, I've seen organizations try and build something on tag because tag just provide the service. And because the trading is not good, they just keep breaching the 10% rule. We've never breached the 10% rule because, guys, the trading team that I'm going to introduce you to, they have never gone below 1 or 2% drawdown or loss. They are elite. So we are in good hands. Peter, can you put 24x in the chat for me, please, guys? Put 24x in the chat for me, please, because I'm excited to let you know that we have a promotion where you can get 24x until February the 18th. Guys, after February, this will be no longer. But those of you that come in before February, you are going to be grandfathered in so that you can keep receiving 24x on that particular account. Yes, giving you 24x, it uses more of the liquidity. But we've got enough to keep us going for at least 3 to 5 years, and we're due to get an extension to take us to the 10-year mark. You are warmly invited to our event in Dubai, Beyond Conference, on the 20th of February. You are more than welcome to come. Not only can you come and see the thousands of people that are going to be there for the event, but you can also come and visit the headquarters in Dubai as well. This is the most transparent brokerage that I've ever worked with, guys. So 24x, let's go back to this slide right here. 24x, guys. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Thank you for the contributions in the chats. If you start with $10, you've now got $240. If you start with $100, you've now got $2,400. You start with $1,000, you've now got $24,000. You start with $10,000, which is what I started with, you've now got almost $250,000 or $240,000. Okay, but again, guys, make sure that you come in with a sensible amount. Now, the 24x has a margin call or a margin limit of 5%. So in other words, you can only lose 5% of your overall account on the 24x. Okay, so on the 24x, 5%, but you'd be pleased to know that the trading team have never gone below 1% or 2%. So even at 5%, we are very, very comfortable, guys. Let me explain the trading methodology to you so that everything makes sense. This is the missing piece of the jigsaw, okay? I've already mentioned that we're dealing with a 100% A-book broker. They have offices in Dubai, and they're doing about 150 plus billion trading volume monthly. Tier 1 liquidity lines. Guys, take a picture or a screenshot of this slide right here. This is the final piece of the jigsaw. Let's analyze the trading together, because once you understand this, you will understand how everything works very smoothly. Okay, because I've already told you that the chink in the armor is the trading. If the trading is not up to scratch, then this doesn't work. But fortunately, the trading is up to scratch. So this side of the business is provided by our partners called Exfusion. Exfusion. So what Exfusion have done is we have built something on top of Tag Markets, the brokerage. We have built by placing a trading team on the broker that we can connect with. And we've also built a partnership program to reward people who introduce people to this whole system. And that reward is very handsome, if I may say so myself. So that being said, guys, let's analyze this. Let's look at the table on the left-hand side. Can we have a look at that table? So first of all, you need to know that there is only one trading pair that will ever be traded, and that is Euro USD. They are based in Europe. NeoFX. NeoFX is the name of the trading team. You can go ahead and write that down in your notes. NeoFX is the name of this trading team. Neo. For a long time, we've been searching for that one trader we can rely on, and now Neo has arrived. Neo is the one. So guys, Euro USD is the trading pair. They have mastered Euro USD. In trading, if you focus on one pair, you become a master, just like in any area of life. Okay, so whenever you open your trading account, you will only ever see trades involving Euro and USD. So that gives us a bit of consistency and calmness. Now, the next line says frequency. You need to know that the maximum trades per day is one. That means the maximum amount of trades you will see on any given day is one trade. And I personally love that because it brings a sense of calm to your day that you know there's only one trade. But here's the best news. Statistically, NeoFX win 88% of trades. That means 8 or 9 trades out of 10 are winning trades. Let me give you another statistic for your notes. Historically, Neo has produced between 3 to 5% results. The mean average is 3.9%. Now, past performance does not guarantee future success, but my oh my, that is very impressive. Now, this is the bit that gets me excited the most. Risk per trade. Now, the maximum risk per trade is 0.3% of your capital, which is truly outstanding. Truly outstanding. It means that, guys, now that we know there's only one trade per day, I can confidently say the following statement. Your maximum risk per day is 0.3%. Doesn't that fill you with a sense of calmness? I'm a fund manager at heart, so my main concern is your capital preservation. When I saw Neo was only risking 0.3% of capital per day, I got very excited. The profits are great, I love making profits, but you know what makes me feel better? Knowing that your capital's safe, knowing that even if you do have a rare losing day, you only would have lost 0.3% of your account. But let me tell you something that's super exciting. When it comes to safety, I want you to write this down in your notes. On the 12x account, NeoFX would have to lose 33 days in a row to breach the account. And on the 24x, Neo would have to lose 16 days in a row to breach the account. Guys, I want you to know that NeoFX has never lost more than well, in my time on the with tag markets, I've never known Neo to lose more than one day. But the team searched the archives and they found that there was one day before we got started, I believe, where he did lose 2 days in a row. It's so rare, right? But I love that it's rare because it means that if we have to lose 16 days on the 24x or 33 days on the 12x, we are in very good hands. Guys, give me a 444 if you are impressed with that risk management. You have to be impressed with that, guys. To be able to trade like that and to protect your money in that way, guys, that's incredible. It really is. Take it as someone who's been in the industry a long time. You may be new to this, so you may not appreciate it, but honestly, I'm so happy to present this to you guys. I'm so happy, confident, happy, excited, happy, and jubilant. It's just such a great platform to be part of, guys. And we've been looking for this for years. And here you come to just scoop up, to just reap all the benefits of our research and dedication. Okay, guys. So I'm sure that you agree with me that this is calm, clearly structured growth with clean risk management. Oh, every trade has a stop loss and a take profit. Wow, wow, wow. I think this is record numbers for a Wednesday, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tim, but I think this is the record. Amazing. Guys, you will keep 70% of your profits. You will keep 70% of your profits, which I think is fair. I think that's fair. Okay, guys, take a picture or a screenshot of this one. Now, guys, NeoFX, they are our trading team. We placed NeoFX on tag markets. Thank you, Tim. We placed NeoFX on tag markets, but there is another trading team that I can fully recommend. Okay. I can fully recommend. Not only do I have accounts with them, but several of the team have accounts with them as well. And that is Sonic. That is Sonic. So you've got two to choose from, Neo or Sonic. Now, interestingly enough, Sonic is actually outperforming Neo. Sonic doesn't send one trade a day. Sonic sends or can send more than one trade a day. But can you see the return on investment, ROI? Neo actually has sorry, Sonic actually has a stronger return on investment and has a better drawdown as well. 0.26% is incredible. So, guys, the only difference is that Neo belongs to us, and Sonic, is on the platform for you to choose, but is not necessarily part of our trading team. That doesn't necessarily have any impact on you whatsoever, which is why I recommend having accounts with both if you can. If you can't, or if this is your first account, I recommend starting with Neo, especially because of the risk management. Set your mind at ease. And then if you do go to get a second account, then get one with Sonic. You can have as many accounts as you like. Okay. So guys, you can take a picture or a screenshot. This is a 12x table, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000. It gives you an idea as to the potential results. Some of you are probably thinking, I don't want the 12x, I want the 24x. No problem. So let me now show you a 24x example. Okay, you can take a picture of this. Now, this is what I call a super conservative example. This is an example with 2%. You know, even at 2%, you make some really good profits. So look at this. Somebody starts with 1,000, they amplify it to 24K, and now they make 2%. Had they done that on the old system, they would have made $20. But now, because of this capital boost, you now have made $480. And the only thing you need to deduct is the 70% goes to you and 30% is taken away. Remember, the 24x ends on the 18th of February, and we have our event on the 20th of February. Guys, take a picture of Neo's monthly results. This is Neo's monthly results. You can take a picture or a screenshot. Now, most presenters will probably, show you the highest month and boast about the highest month. I'm going to boast about the lowest month. The lowest month is October, 1.76%. Now, I started with 10K. If I had been, if I had got my profits in October, 1.76% of 240K, guys, that's $4,226. Even when I minus the the 30% profit share, that still leaves me with just under $3,000. That's incredible, guys, and that has to be celebrated. Okay, guys, we did it. 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 I believe that I did that in 35 minutes. Okay, 35 minutes. I did that in. So we did it, guys. This is the part of the presentation where if you logged off, it wouldn't be the end of the world. You've heard everything, but I am going to go through and show you some other ways to make money, some frequently asked questions. But again, guys, I do want to respect your time. So, guys, listen, how do you get started? You can reach back to the person who invited you here, say thank you, ask for their registration link, and ask for the getting started video. Register, activate your account, make a sensible deposit, fund your account. So, activate your 24x with a special code that is in the video and start earning your potential profits. So guys, if you do want to learn how to trade, we're going to be releasing a full education suite, and I'm going to be introducing you to top educators so that you can learn about their strategy. You know, it's always good to learn whilst you're earning. So whilst you're earning passively, maybe you can dedicate some time to learning so that, hey, you're not just completely reliant on the system and that you actually have the education for yourself as well. But that's not by force. There's no obligation to learn. It's just if you want to. You can stay passive. Good news, guys. From the middle of February, just after the event, you will be able to get your debit card. It's actually a Visa card, not MasterCard. It's a Visa card, meaning that you can send your profits directly to the card and make money. Sorry, and spend your profits. So at the moment, you can put your profits in your bank account and in your crypto wallet. But from February the 20th, you'll be able to send your profits to your Visa card and go shopping anywhere in the world with a $50,000 a day limit. Very incredible. Okay, guys. This is it. This is it now. We're at the frequently asked questions. So, guys, please, if you have a question or if you typed a question earlier in the chat box, can you just make sure that it's in the Q&A section right now? I'm going to go through these questions on the screen and then I'm going to answer your questions one by one. Okay. So make sure it's in the Q&A section. Okay. First question is, what is the minimum deposit and what is the minimum you need to withdraw? The answer for both is $10. The minimum to withdraw crypto, $10. Minimum to deposit is $10. How successful are the trades? Historically, they are 88% accurate. Is there a monthly fee? No. Some brokers charge fees for copy trading. We do not. What is the profit split? You keep 70% of the profits. How many trades per day Neil sends one. Sonic can send more than one. Is my money locked up? No. However, your initial seed deposit is needed for trading, and that cannot be accessed for 30 days. After 30 days, you are free to do whatever you want with that. But my advice would be to break even using your profits. Break even using your profits, because you can withdraw your profits at any time. At any time. So a very good strategy is to withdraw your profits until you have broken even, and then you are making money for free. Another popular strategy is the aggressive compounding strategy. That is where people are taking their profits and 12x in again, or 24x in again. It's the compound effect, the super aggressive reinvesting compound effect. How quick are the withdrawals? Within 1 hour, on average 17 minutes. And the last question says, are there additional income streams? And the answer is yes. Guys, from Tuesday, we are going to be introducing, and guys, I really hope I do this justice. We are going to be releasing another method of you enjoying residual income. Guys, things are about to go next level. If you were enjoying money before, or if you're about to start enjoying money, we're about to take things to the next level. Guys, you are in the right place at the right time. We're about to release trading signals. Signals are trade ideas. We've got professional traders that find these trade ideas and send them to you so that you can copy and paste them into your trading app. Guys, we're going to give you full training. It takes about 20 seconds to place one of these trades, but guys, the profits are next level. These signals are like 95% accurate. They make really good money. They have a 4.5-star rating on Trustpilot. There was a member who tested this for us and turned $1,000 into $90,000 in 4 weeks. Guys, this is next level. So guys, look forward to this. We have some people testing them this week, and their profits are incredible. You guys really need to be excited about what you got your hands on right now. And we also have a crypto exchange coming that's going to give you more ways of enjoying residual and passive income. And even a debit card can make you money. People who are doing the affiliate program, the partnership program, um, guys, you're going to make a residual income from the debit card as well. Um, every time a deposit is made on the card, you're going to get a slice of that fee. So it's a very good system for spending and for making money as well. Very powerful. And this is the last thing I wanted to show you. Of course, I did mention about a partnership program or an affiliate scheme. Now, guys, I don't have time to go through it on this call because I want to respect everybody's time. So before I go through the Q&A questions, um, Tim, actually, do you mind just posting the video in the chat? There's a 5-minute video that goes over the affiliate program, the partnership program. It's where you get paid an ongoing residual income for introducing people to the broker. It's very, very lucrative. Our top earners are earning in excess of $100,000 on a monthly basis. The rebate industry is very, very lucrative. You can take a picture of what's on your screen right now, but definitely look out for that video. That video has, so there you go. It's a short presentation. It's in the chat box right now, guys, and you'll be able to understand that a lot more. Okay. Okay, guys, we did it. We're at the very end. Let me just go through the Q&A right now. Okay, right, let's go through it. So what is the minimum for the Sonic account? $10. Thank you, Lisa. It's a great question. Next question. We that belong to monthly salary, so nothing for us. I'm not sure I understand the question. We that belong to monthly salary, so nothing for us. Please help me with that question because it is throwing me. I don't understand that question at all. We that belong to monthly salary, nothing for us. Just maybe expand a bit more, and I'll come back to you. It probably is a very good question. It's probably my lack of understanding. So just treat me like I don't understand, and just give me a bit more information. Will TM still copy trade? Will TM still copy trade for you even if you do signal trading? So okay, great question. So yes is the answer. So you'd have your copy trading accounts and then you'd deposit separately and then amplify it 12x. You can only 12x for copy trading. Amplify your new deposit with 12x and then link it to your trading app and then take the signals. So it'll be a separate trading account. And then your copy trading will just be happening in the background alongside. Please, I need a video of this webinar. No problem. If you reach out to me on Instagram, my handle's on the screen. I will send you that recording. I am back every day though. So I'm back tomorrow, Thursday. I'm off Friday and Saturday, and then I'm back on Sunday, right through to Thursday again, same time, same place. So yeah, by all means, get the video from me on Instagram. But I am back yeah, Sunday to Thursday. I could not listen all the way through because of work. Okay. Is that just a statement as opposed to a question? No. Oh, okay. That's why you need. Okay, it's the same person. Okay, it makes sense now. Yep. That's why you need the. Okay, brilliant. Yep. So yeah. Um, extension like end of month for 24x. Okay, okay, I understand the question now. So she's saying we that belong to monthly salary, nothing for us. In other words, because the deadline is the 18th of February, I think what she's asking is that, hey, you know, what about us that we get paid at the end of the month? It's actually a very good point. Unfortunately, as it stands now, it is the 18th of February, and there are no plans to extend it that I know of. So I get your question and I do appreciate the situation. I just don't have a solution for you other than, you know, if somebody can maybe help you out, if you've got a friend or family member that can help you, and then at the end of the month. But I do appreciate the question. And I'll take that on board. I think next time that we set a deadline for something, maybe it should be at the end of the month to take that into account. So yeah, I'll definitely take that on board. Thank you for that. Okay, perfect. Tag Market sent me a link to join and register after completing KYC. Stick to your referrers link. I'm not sure what that's about. I do know that if you register and don't deposit straight away, then Tag Markets will email you some marketing material to say, hey, you know, get started right now. But yeah, always stick with your referrers link. Did Sonic trade today, please? Okay, I don't like doing troubleshooting questions on these calls because this is a call for guests. This is not a customer service call and it's not a troubleshooting call. It's not a call for you to ask questions about, you know, this call is for guests and for guests to ask questions. And then we have other calls for members to ask questions. But the question is, did Sonic trade? I'm not with my phone right now. Maybe someone else can answer that question in the chat. Did Sonic trade today? Can someone let me know who's got a Sonic account? If you bear with me, once I finish all the questions, I'll go and grab my phone and answer that question. Is the signal also 70/30? That's a great question. No. So I believe the signals is you keep 100%. I'll confirm that on the next call, but the reason why I say that is because the profit split is unique to copy trading. Because with copy trading, of course, the traders need to get paid. And then so the traders actually get 8%, and then the rest goes into a compensation plan. So I need to just double check whether the signals are working outside of the compensation plan. So let me come back to you. That's a very good question. I want to say yes, but I'll confirm that. I'll confirm that, and I'll put that in the Infinite Wealth Alliance group. On that note, guys, please do try and get into the Infinite Wealth Alliance group. You have to be added by your upline. Okay. Or if you contact me on Instagram, I can help you with the process of contacting your upline and getting that done for you. Um, yeah, okay, yeah, I understood that question now. Great, thank you. What is the expected ROI on $1,000 accounts per week? So rather than working out your expected ROI just for you, because then I'll be inundated with people saying, hey, can you work it out on $10? Can you work it out on this? Let me give you the formula. So this is the formula to work out ROI. Okay, take the amount that you are starting with, times it by 12 or 24. So let's say that you're starting with $1,000 and you're 24x in, times it by 24. Okay, now we've got $24,000. Now you need to times that amount um, by times it by 0.02. That's 2%. That's me being super conservative. Okay. Then once you've got that figure, that will give you the monthly amount. you can minus the 30% profit share if you want, but what you have to do then is divide that amount by 4 to get the rough weekly. Okay, but remember, past performance does not guarantee future results, but that's a rough guide. How can I get the ebook? I need it. The ebook. Oh yes. Okay, great. So the ebook's on your screen right now. To claim your free ebook, scan the QR code on the right hand side or visit the website. So you can take a screenshot or a picture and you can visit the website later, and then you get your free ebook, Understanding Forex and Trading. It's a very good ebook, actually. Amazing, amazing. Guys, please do connect with me on Instagram. My handle is at King Selase _. You have to put the underscore, otherwise you're going to follow somebody else. And it's the same handle on TikTok as well. Is this project, how long is it going to last? So by my calculations, of course, that question is like, how long is a piece of string, right? But by my calculations, based on my due diligence and audit, I believe that this is a 3 to 5 year project right now. But with the extension that we're looking to get, I believe we're looking at a 10-year project. So that being said, guys, that is every single question answered. I'm just going to check the chat. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, amazing, guys. Guys, nothing but love and respect. I look forward to seeing you at the very top. Guys, just give me a, guys, this is an emergency. Give me a 999 in the chat box, guys, if you've enjoyed the presentation and if you are excited to get started on your Infinite Wealth Alliance journey. In fact, let me open up the chat. Guys, just turn your, oh, I already did it actually. Perfect. Okay, amazing. Oh, Tim did it. Incredible stuff. So, guys, keep those 999s coming through. Infinite Wealth Alliance, guys. It's a vibrational frequency. It's a belief that money is infinite. You know, when you really understand money, when you really understand money and you understand the flow of money, I've been working with brokers a long time now. And one of the first things I wanted to do when I started working with brokers was I wanted to understand money and the flow of money. And you know what I found out? Money is infinite. It really is. And the quicker you tune into that frequency that money is infinite, your whole life will change exponentially. Nothing changes if nothing changes, but everything can change right now. You don't have to be great to get started, but you do need to start in order to become great. Your current situation doesn't have to be your final destination. Everything changes right now. If you do not come from a wealthy family, this genuinely is an opportunity to let a wealthy family come from you, especially if you're doing the affiliate program. Guys, thanks to the person who invited you here today, you are one decision away from a brand new life. So that being said, guys, reach back to the person who invited you here, get the link, get the getting started video, and I look forward to seeing you at the very, very top. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my phone. I'm going to grab my phone and check the trades for today and share that with you. Okay, yep. So yeah, so oh, you guys are still here. You don't have to stay here, by the way, guys. You can leave if you want, but I'm here for that. The client who asked a question about Sonic. So Sonic traded today, yes. Sonic traded Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and has a complete full sweep. He's won. No, sorry, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking at Neil. Yeah. So yeah, he traded on the second, one, traded on the third, one, traded today, one. Do you know how calm I am? I've not even looked at my trades today. I don't even look at my trades every day. I just know they're going to be blue. Can we celebrate Sonic? Can we just put a 777 to celebrate Sonic right now? That's solid. That's so solid. Should we check Neo? I've not even checked Neo today. Let's check Neo. Oh, amazing. Okay, so Neo didn't trade today, but traded yesterday and won. So Neo has a winning streak. Should I tell you the winning streak of Neo right now? Neo has a winning streak of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 trades back-to-back wins. Guys, can we celebrate Neil with a 888 in the chat box right now, guys? This is not normal, by the way. This kind of trading is super, super elite. Neil has 12 winning trades back to back. And I just checked it just now because the client asked me to. That should reflect how calm the situation is. We just win. But guys, past performance does not guarantee future results. But hey, this is good. This is very, very, very good. So guys, get on board. Let's make it happen. I can't wait to release the signals because we're going to take this to the next level. And I can't wait to see you in Dubai, guys. Please try and make an effort. Take care, guys, and all the best.